Hey, welcome back to the Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. And today we have something that was actually planned for like 10 days ago. I watched it for the 16th of December, and it was listed as The Incredible Dr. Pol Jingle Poles. I figured, it's Christmas related. I'll put it on the list and, get it knocked out during the Christmas season. So yeah, here we are the day after Christmas, and I basically had to push it to this day. I had to push it here because there is almost nothing to do with Christmas in that episode. In this episode I just watched, Jingle Poles is highly deceptive. Yes, there is maybe two, if there is 3 minutes of anything that has to do with Christmas whatsoever in this episode, I'd be very surprised. There is a little bit mentioned at the beginning that it's a holiday type thing where they come together as a family. At the very end, they cut down a Christmas tree at the beginning, and at the end, you see them decorating the Christmas tree. Everything else in between is a clip show of their arms up cows' butts. That's it. This is 45 minutes long. It is from 2012. It feels like 40 minutes of just people with their arms up cows' butts. I'd say it much more crudely, and much more explicitly, but I'll try to keep this as a family show. So, arms up cows' butts. That's it. It's just lots of blood and poop and everything else. To say I watched this would be an exaggeration. It was on the screen. Yeah. Am I squeamish? No, I don't. Blood, fine. I'm not squeamish about blood, or just if I see enough, I can almost smell the poop. So no. There's cutting open dogs to give them C-sections so they can have their puppies. There's other animals have been hit by cars, animals just doing dumb stuff, getting all bloodied up, them just trying to pull a calf or two out of a cow, helping them give birth. How did cows give birth before people came along and helped them out? I guess they just there's a high failure rate, I guess. I don't know. This, again, the 45-minute show, 40 minutes of that. That's it. And then 3 minutes of Christmassy type stuff, and then like a minute of like credits, and the rest is a clip show. It is a clip show of things that happened in this past season, 11 years ago, and then what's coming up on the upcoming season. So it's a clip show. It's a what we've experienced in the past year and a sneak peek of the next year. It is completely useless. It could have been part of the normal season of the show. The episodes are this long anyway, right? I'm pretty sure they are. I've seen one of the series. I think we have one special left that talks, it's basically his origin story. It tells you where Dr. Pol came from. That's it. That's the only documentary. That makes sense to have that somewhere set out away from the regular series. For them, this could have been like a season finale kind of thing and said, hey, this is where we've been this year, and this is where we're coming up next year, and it's for all of our fans, this is deceptive when it comes to Christmas. So that's what we're getting here now, the day after Christmas. I pushed it to this day. I wanted to get it taken care of, and I'm so glad it's behind us. I can still, it's like it's in my nostrils, and I know that it was just on a screen. That's it. They're up. Okay, not just cows, horse butts too. Pigs, talking about pigs, cannibal pigs. Yeah, you learn about cannibal pigs that eat each other. Yeah. That's what this is what this whole thing is. It's a highlight reel. There's no, you want to help dogs give birth to cute little puppies. That's great. That's awesome. The people here doing this stuff, it's all good, great work. Dr. Pol and his crew and his family and everything else. they're doing wonderful work helping animals in need, whether it's on a farm or a dog that get hit by a car or whatever it is, a wild animal, anything. They're doing great work. I'm not denying that whatsoever. They're fantastic for doing that and having the fortitude that I do not have to do these things. But for the most part, it's beyond all this. It's basically explores a lot of the highlights between Dr. Pol and his son Charles. Jan Pol is his name, Dr. Jan Pol, and he's Dutch, and his son Charles, who is not following in his father's footsteps, but is brought into the show in order to create conflict. And Charles basically gets the butt of a lot of abuse, and he's not the go-getter type of guy that his father is when it comes to just taking care of animals. He's got a very aggressive attitude towards taking care of animals. He knows what he's doing. He's got it all under control. And Charles is just sort of like, I'm afraid of horses. And I'm going to fall off this horse now. Or just all sorts of just dad picking on the son and son arguing back. It's a lot of bickering, and it adds color to the whole series. I'm sure that's why it's like that. And I understand. That's great. That's just great. But no, it's just not for me. This is not my thing. I do not find any interest in these kind of things. But hey, it only took me about 5 minutes or so into this to realize, I should have figured they weren't going to be able to do anything much with like animals, veterinary animal treatment and Christmas. Like, how are you going to really tie that together? Were they going to like make a manger scene and then like take care of some camels and some donkeys and stuff? I don't know. I just, tie it all in. No. So, yeah. I can't say this is the kind of thing I recommend for anybody like me, but if you're into veterinary care and everything else when it comes to taking care of animals, and you're not at all squeamish about the amount of crap, so much crap, blood and bloody crap, in this show, in this single episode, if you do not find that at all, then this is for you. It's really for you. This is the down and dirty when it comes to nature. This is the down and dirty. So kudos to them who do the great work. These poor animals would be at a loss if I was in their place, in the place of the Pol family. So you do get to know about the family a little bit here at the very end, and how they adopted a daughter back in the 80s and things like that. And so, and that's great. It's fantastic as well. But let's pick tomorrow's episode. Get on with the year. 19. Oop, almost there. Oh no. It's a series. It's a classic series. But not Disney. It's an ABC classic series. This is the original. I think this is still on here. I don't know. I haven't seen it in a while. I haven't really looked for it, but there's different versions of this series. There's like spin-offs, but we'll see. I don't know if maybe we'll see the original with the original host. We'll watch one episode and see how it goes. We're going to be watching America's Funniest Home Videos. Will they have season 1, episode 1, when it was like a thing that nobody knew what to expect, how big this would become? We'll see. America's Funniest Home Videos tomorrow on the next Disney Plus Everyday Challenge. I'll see you back here tomorrow.